this computer. There we go. Greetings, people watching after the fact. Biff and Allende and whoever else does this later. Here we go. This is lesson 2. Lesson 1, we covered major and minor seconds and major and minor thirds. And we did some homework on that. We're going to do a little bit of review when we get down here to building songs with intervals. But today, we're going to do 2 new intervals. Yay!
Yay!
So exciting. So these, instead of being major and minor, so by way of review, a major second is, Tisha, if I want a major second from F, where do I go?
Oh, you go to F sharp?
That's right. Or I go to?
E.
Yep. So a major second is 1 key over on the piano. It's a half step. And sometimes it goes from white key to white key. Sometimes it goes from white key to black key. Most of the time it goes white key to black key or black key to white key. So that's a minor second. That's the tiniest interval. That's a half step. When you play them together, it's usually pretty dissonant. It's a lot of fun. So we did that. A major second, Miss Edna, if I'm starting on this G right here, give me a major second.
A major second would be a whole step down, which would be F.
That's right. And if I wanted to do a whole step up, it would be?
It would be A.
I'm so proud.
Thank you.
Okay, now a minor third is the next one we did. So going in order of size, we did half step, minor second, a whole step is a major second. Then we did a minor third. Let's do Edna again so you can have a minor one. If I'm starting on this D right here,
Okay.
what's a minor third up?
Okay, on the D, let me I have to look at my piano now because I can't see. I see your D. A minor third, a minor third up?
Yep.
Okay, start 1, 2, 3 would be F.
That's right. And if I want a minor third down, it would be?
Your minor third down would be B.
I'm so proud. That's right. All right. And Tisha will do major thirds with you.
Oh my God! Okay.
Sheree is exempt because she hasn't seen the first week yet, but next week you will be part of the review.
I will be accountable, yes.
All right, so Tisha, if I'm starting on this E flat right here, give me a major third up.
E flat, major third up is what? 2, 3, 4 is G.
That's right. E flat to G. And then give me the major third going down too.
Major third going down, 4. Major third going down from E flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. B.
That's right. There we go.
That deserves a piece of Costco cake.
Woo! I have not purchased Costco cake because I could not stop myself from eating Costco cake.
You don't live around the corner anymore.
I'm switching to my computer, Caitlin, because this is too small on my iPhone screen. So let me do that really fast.
Okay.
There we go.
So by way of review, this counting they're doing, you can see down here I gave them start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the next ones. The counting for major and minor thirds is on the other one, and she didn't hear that because she just disappeared. Ding dong. There's Sheree connecting to audio. She is muted, but there she is. So Sheree, this counting they're doing, I gave them, you'll see on last week's worksheet, they've got start 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you look at this keyboard here, like if we're starting on this D, that's our start. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 gives us a major third. So that's how you count the number of half steps. You got to start with the one you're on and you say start 1, 2, 3, 4. You're muted, by the way, but that seems to be what works best for kind of the counting trick. Then let's move along to fourths and fifths. So you notice fourths and fifths are neither major nor minor.
Right.
So as we look at the biggest interval we did before was a major third, which would be C to E, using this little keyboard. So we'll notice our next interval is a perfect fourth, which goes C to F. So there isn't a minor fourth. We don't call C to E a minor fourth. A fourth is perfect. That's what P4 is for. It's called a perfect fourth. And we're just adding another half step on.
Okay.
So that would be C to F. And if we do our start, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's start on here, E flat, start, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, E flat to A flat is a perfect fourth. So our trick intervals that we also talked about last week, and these are going to be the key to really get these in your head. Your ear training I'm going to give you this week is recognizing intervals. I play for you on the piano. I'll give you like ba-da, and then I'll play them together. I'll give you that kind of thing. So you're going to be learning to identify that as a major second by hearing it. Ha ha ha.
Wow.
But this is also where your tricks come into play. So all that work I had you do last week with Mary, which was wrong, and whatever else I gave you, ding dong and lullaby, those are your tricks. So Shri, the beauty of the tricks is if you're singing a harmony and somebody says, yeah, you're singing the major third, I need you to sing a minor third above. You're like, oh, a minor third above is lullaby. Lullaby. So here's my starting note. You want a minor third above. Got it. Because you know that a minor third is lullaby. You've internalized that. You can build a minor third for yourself on a keyboard, but you also have learned these little tricks. So here are your tricks for a perfect fourth. Oh, Christmas tree, May, that's a fourth. Hark the herald, that's a fourth. A mighty four, that's a fourth down. And here comes the bride, here comes the bride. Those are all your tricks for a perfect fourth. So kind of pick one you like. And yeah, so you know a fourth, you just didn't know that's what it's called.
Sure didn't.
So name that interval. All the ones going down the left side are P4. In the same way that there is no minor fourth, there is no major fourth. There is an interval between a perfect fourth and a perfect fifth, but we're going to skip that for the moment because it's kind of in a category of its own and it's kind of fun, but it's also the devil's interval. But it's a stack of seconds and we're going to come back to it. So for the moment, there is no major fourth. There is only the perfect fourth. Got it?
Got it.
All right, and in the same way, there is no major or minor fifth. There is only the perfect fifth. This one is a super, super important interval. As we build chords, as we build triads, major chords and minor chords have a perfect fifth outlining them. So triad is a chord of 3 notes. And the perfect fifth outlines it. So you're going to hear a lot of perfect fifths. A perfect fifth is interesting because it doesn't have a major quality or a minor quality either, and you're going to hear that when you play them and when you listen to them. So here's my little keyboard. I upgraded to the iPad so you can see it better. So here's like C to G.
Okay, that's a perfect
It's not.
fifth.
It doesn't sound particularly major or minor, does it? It's just kind of
Just there.
just there. It's just some notes. Because when we add our major and minor thirds, that's what makes it a triad.
It sounds familiar. It sounds like the middle of a hymn.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
it's a very we'll get into later why going to the 5-1 is very restful.
mm-hmm.
This interval is huge. So here's your fourth, here's your fifth. So neither of these really sound major or minor.
So I need to go back and ask a question. I think that's why my brain is still fuzzy.
Go ahead.
No, you said there are no what did you say? No half steps.
There are no minor fourths or major fourths.
No minors or majors. Yeah.
Yep.
So they're gonna all be like white keys, or
No.
we use black keys.
No, I'm just using C to G because it's easy. But
okay,
like D flat to A flat,
Oh, I got
So there's my start.
Okay.
I got to hold this differently. Start.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. What am I missing there? Start. Yeah. I wrote it. You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on your sheet. Sorry, I wrote that wrong.
On which sheet? I don't see a 7.
Yeah, there should be one right here. Add a 7 to that.
Oh, okay.
And
Got
so,
it.
oh.
That's why I don't see it because it's not there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
apologize. My error.
That
So on your
answers the
sheet,
question I was about to have.
yeah, add that 7.
Okay.
Okay,
Got it.
back to our keyboard. Yeah, just like
7.
major and minor seconds and thirds, you can build fourths and fifths starting on any notes using your counting.
Okay. All right. That helps
We
me.
can go down. So let's start on the C sharp. Start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's very kind of Gregorian chanty sounding because there's no thirds in it.
Okay. Got
So
it.
That
as
was
we
C
look,
sharp.
C sharp going down to F sharp is another perfect fifth.
Okay.
So let's start on this. Let's start on this A right here. Sure, you want to give me a perfect fifth going down?
Okay. So A, wait,
Mhm.
C, B, A, perfect fifth going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nope. That's
Start at A and count 5. Count 5.
Start at A and count. You got to count start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 going down.
Oh, I thought you said fifth.
Yeah, a perfect fifth has 7 half steps.
Oh,
So yeah.
Oh,
so
got it. Okay. Okay. 1, 2,
A or A sharp.
6, 7.
Yep. So that's D to A she's playing. That's a perfect fifth.
Okay.
Okay.
When it's completely rude to say so now, but when I was learning theory in about 1986, when I got to perfect fifths, they called it the 10 little Indian sound. You can't say that now.
Yeah. When you said that, I can hear that.
Yeah. But that's, yeah, whatever that sound is called,
Yeah.
that's your perfect fifth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
So
sad that you learned this 24 years ago. I'm just
Well,
going to take a moment with that.
I did.
So on our sheet, we're gonna say perfect fifths, P5,
Mhm.
that little dash, and then put a 7 right there. 7 half steps.
7 half steps. Yes,
And put
ma'am.
7 on the end. I got it. Okay.
Yep. So on the right are all your perfect fifth intervals. Twinkle, twinkle. B flat to F. So these are just all perfect fifths I'm giving you. Flintstones. Flintstones. That's a perfect fifth. Don't you forget about me. That's a perfect fifth. Raindrops on. That's a perfect
Oh,
fifth.
that's my song.
Then A, B, C, D. That's a perfect
That's
fifth
my
too.
That's my
So a perfect fourth and here's a question. A perfect fourth and a perfect fifth are how far away from each other?
What'd you say again?
2 half steps.
Yes, 2 half steps or 1
Is that-
whole step. That's right.
Is that right?
perfect
Yeah.
fourth and perfect fifth.
Yeah. Looking at our little keyboard here, so here's our perfect fourth, and here's our perfect fifth ends there coming from C, and they are 2 half steps away. So they're still kind of close to each other. Neither of them has a third of any sort in the middle of it, so neither of them have a major or minor sound. You can't see this, but
When I was young.
Okay.
If you want.
you can see they're pretty close to each other. So in the ear training, part of the difference is going to be to listen for which interval sounds bigger. Because a perfect fifth is wider than a perfect fourth.
I'll say this for sure. Once you do hear it, you can't ever go back to not hearing it. It always sounds like way, way different.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Sure. And you've also got your A and A, B, C, D to help you keep it straight. So let's stay on intervals and let's build some songs. I apologize, I don't think I explained this super clearly, so I want to take you through a couple of these before I send you to do them in your homework.
Awesome.
So, the homework I did give you, let me open up, what are you looking at right now? You're not looking at the screen. The homework I gave you, as you play them through, they are going to play songs.
Ah.
I didn't tell you that ahead of time because I wanted you to do it the hard way. But by way of checking yourself, after you play it, if it doesn't make a song, something is wrong.
Oh.
We don't know the song, Caitlin.
If it doesn't sound familiar,
You'll know the song.
right.
So the songs I gave you last time was What Child Is This? What child is this? And then who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping. So those were the first three. They were What Child Is This? The last one was Oh, When the Saints. Oh, when the saints go marching in. So that's one way to check yourself. I'm not telling you what the song is ahead of time.
Okay.
When you're done putting your stuff in, you should recognize the song if you play it back. So for those of you who haven't seen this yet or haven't done your homework yet, on this sheet here, these first three are the What Child Is This? And then this one down here is When the Saints.
Yeah.
So let's build some here. Now this is going to involve all the intervals you know. So major and minor seconds and perfect fifths and perfect fourths are all on the table with these two. So here we go. Shreya, I'm going to leave you out of the first one because you haven't seen a lot of these yet.
Okay.
Next week you are fair game. So Miss Edna, let's start with you.
Okay, where are we? Okay, I have to go get a pencil.
Yeah, let's start on this building songs with intervals right here.
Okay, number 2. No, we don't have number 2 on that. Wait, hold on. I'm on the wrong page. All right, got it. Start on C sharp.
Start on C sharp.
And minor third takes you up to. Okay. All right. Hold on. Minor third takes me up to C sharp. Okay, press start.
That's okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I think it takes me to E.
That's right. Okay, and from the E, a major second up takes you.
Ooh, I'm supposed to be remembering this in my head, huh? Okay, from
Well,
E.
you write it in. You can write it in.
I wrote down C, and then from C, I wrote down E.
Yep.
Okay, from E, I go major second, which is, that's what I got to remember. Major second is, how many? Okay, then I start, 1, 2, I have to read it. How many steps do I go up? Major second, a whole step. Oh, that's easy. I go to, from a whole step from E would be F sharp.
That's right. And I would like you to notice that last week you would not have said, oh, a whole step, that's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. This is different this week.
All right, so from your F sharp, a minor third up takes you to.
It takes me to A.
That's right.
Woo-hoo.
And from A major second up takes you
to I mean, wait, from A to major.
From A, a major second up.
Oh Lord, I want to say B, but I could be wrong.
B is right.
B is right. Okay.
Yep. And from B, another major second or whole step up takes you to.
D flat or F C sharp.
Yep. I'm going to call it C sharp for the purpose of this key, and we'll talk about enharmonics, I think maybe next week.
Okay.
Okay. So from C sharp,
From C sharp to a
perfect fifth down.
Down. Oh Lordy, I just learned that today. So let's see. How do I get there? Oh, perfect fifth goes. A perfect fifth. Don't tell me. It's 7 half steps.
That's right.
Half steps. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, F sharp.
Yep.
Okay.
And from F sharp, a minor third up takes you to. Oh, I just typed it. Then I deleted it.
A.
That's right. So as I play it, here's what we got. Recognize that?
Oh,
you're never alone. There you go.
Yeah.
Built it. Yay!
Is that a Christian song? I only know Christian songs.
It is.
it's Led Zeppelin. It's Led Zeppelin, Cherie.
Oh,
Cherie, if you don't know
I
it,
definitely don't know.
if you don't know it, you got to learn it.
You have to learn it.
It's Tori
Okay.
Kelly, Kirk Franklin. It's amazing. I'll send you the link. Oh my gosh,
Okay.
it's so good.
Okay.
It's wonderful. I was listening to it last week.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I try this one? Oh, go ahead. Okay. Go ahead.
Do you want to try it?
Let me try.
Okay.
Okay. Start on C.
Start on C.
Major second takes you to
Major
D.
second up takes you to D. That's right.
Takes you D. Okay, up takes you to D.
And
then
from
the D goes to E.
Yep.
And then from E, perfect fourth is 5 half steps, takes you to 1, 2, 3, 4, A.
Yep. And a minor second down.
Minor second down takes you to G.
Yep.
And perfect fourth is 5 halves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, D.
Perfect fourth up.
Okay, so G, perfect fourth up, 1, 2, 3, 4, C.
Yep.
Okay, so we have created the masterpiece known as, wait, do you play the C or you start to play the D?
Yeah, start on C. I don't actually remember what this is. Other way.
Oh. Wait. C, D, E, A, down to G. Is that right? Oh no. Wait, A, B, C. Oh, I played that wrong.
That's what I meant to write, but the intervals are correct. I don't know what that song is anymore.
We don't either. But
Yeah.
it's okay. Kind of beautiful.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, it's a commercial. Da, 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 da.
Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe that's what it was.
except that, I don't know why I went way down here for the
Yeah.
G. I don't know why I did that. Oh, wait, because you,
No, one at the end.
oh, major second down. Okay.
Yeah, maybe I stuck the C on there as a stinger.
Is it McDonald's?
Could be. Let's call it McDonald's. Yeah.
McDonald's.
That's it. Okay. So your homework will proceed thusly. I gave you a couple of those exercises.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
What can I say except you're welcome? Let's go back to our reading now. So last week we did lines. Who can tell me the order of the lines in the bass clef? What's our little acronym?
All great, let me see, AGBGF. I mean, something like that. No, big. It starts with a G.
It does.
Something, I used to say, well, good boys do find our ways, but
That
we
works
check
too.
it.
That's what I said.
Great
Okay.
big dogs.
But yeah, great big
Out
dogs,
of them.
find,
Great big dogs.
fight
Yes.
animals. Great
Fight
big-
always. Great big
Yeah.
dogs fight always.
So GBDFA, those are our bass clef notes. Bass clef line notes. Here they are. There's G, B, D, F, A. And part of our trick in the bass clef is that these two little dots here are going around the F, which is why it's sometimes called F clef. It's not often called F clef, but knowing that these two dots go around the F might be helpful if you get lost. In this clef, what is this clef called?
Treble.
Treble.
Treble, yep.
Trouble.
Treble.
No.
Not
No.
treble, not
No,
treble.
no. No, G clef is trouble for me, but
This is G clef.
I'm not the top. Oh, you're at the top. I thought you were at the
Yeah,
Oh, that is a G. No,
Yep.
that's not trouble. It's the bass clef that's trouble for me.
yeah. So here is our treble clef, and this curly business wraps around the G, which is right here. So with
Okay.
that in mind, what are my line note names in the treble clef?
It's your D, F,
Starting with
A,
the top one,
C,
the first.
E,
Line notes, line notes.
Oh, line notes.
Yeah, what's this one right here?
E.
Every E.
Boy
Uh-huh.
does.
Yep. Every good boy does fine. EGBDF.
Oh,
And the spaces are face. The spaces are face.
Yeah, so today's lesson, the spaces
What are they
face.
writing on? Should I have this printed?
This
Yeah.
is page 2 of today.
right. But you don't have the notes. I mean, you're asking for the space. Oh, the spaces, not the lines.
Well, I asked you for the lines by way of review. Now we'll conquer the
Okay, but the
spaces.
lines are not on there. Okay.
We already did lines. Lines are,
I'm saying that
thought
because
so.
that was one of the tricks that helped me. That's all.
That's why
Yeah.
I was confused because I'm looking for something, but I don't see it. Okay, I know what those are. Okay, got it.
so now, today we're moving on to, this should say space. Space notes and 2 clefs.
Right.
So our spaces, as you can see, are, face.
Hey, my kid wanted to say hi. I'm like,
Hi,
am I?
Nasha.
Hi, Nasha.
Welcome to Theory.
Passing by.
So yeah, here are, so where is the F?
On the first space. I mean, the space above the E.
That's right. So here's an F. You can write that in right here. That one is F. So then, by way of deduction, this is A. We talked last week, Shuri, briefly, just that the alphabet does not continue on. We keep
Right.
repeating, right? A, B, C,
Uh-huh.
D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There's no H.
Right.
Unless you're in Germany, and then there is H, but that's a different story. F, so this is A, this one is C, this one is E. So we've got our face notes. Now, there's some more notes on here. So as we look at face, F-A-C-E, on this piano keyboard, somebody tell me what you notice as I play them. Let me scoot my keyboard over a little ways. Yeah. There's a pattern there, right? What do you see? Oh, you can't see my keyboard.
I can't see it, but it's probably an A.
So what do you notice as I'm playing these?
Oh, that's E. I mean, you played an E, right?
Yeah.
They're all, are they thirds? Is that what I'm noticing?
We're skipping a white key is really what you're
Oh.
noticing, because they're a
Okay.
combination of major and minor thirds. They are all thirds. Technically
okay.
speaking, they're melodic thirds, but we're just skipping a white key on the piano. So if I skip the next white key, what's that note?
It's a D.
Sorry, my
Oh,
keyboard is set strangely. F, A, C, E, F,
G.
G. Yeah. So as we continue the pattern, the first note of the second measure, the fifth note overall, is an E. The sixth note is that G.
Mm-hmm.
And if we go on up, here's E, G. We're skipping a white key going to
B.
B.
B. Yep, your next note is a B. And then let's go down. So we're coming down G, E, C. I need to scoot the keyboard around.
It's a B as well.
Yeah, that's right. The next note is a B.
Another B.
So we're coming down E, C, A, F, face, D.
The G.
So our D is our very first note, right below the F. F, E, D. This is the wrong octave. Yep. So our second to last note, that first ledger line down is B. And then the last one, going down, we skip a white key to G.
G.
So under number 1 here on your page, look at face on a piano keyboard, play them going up. What do you notice? The answer is we're skipping a white key every time.
Okay.
So there you go. There are your notes going across. D, F, A, C, E, G, B, B, G. Now as we turn our attention to the bass clef, I am going to make you learn this even though you're women and you all sing in treble clef, because Biff and Allende are going to watch this later too. And everybody needs to know treble clef and bass clef. You just do. Sorry. There are no shortcuts in this class. We're not skipping anything.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, there are
That's
shortcuts,
why
but
we're here.
they're
That's why
useful shortcuts, you know.
That's why you're our teacher. We don't want shortcuts.
Yeah. I'll give you the useful ones, like here comes the bride is a perfect fourth. Either Dave or Julie I was talking to, that's their trick for fourths. Okay, so bass clef. Here we are.
Mm-hmm.
The lines are A, C, E, G. All cows eat grass. All cars eat gas. If you're in India, all cows eat garbage. Yeah. I learned all cows eat grass.
Likewise.
So there we go. Our first space note. Somebody tell me where the E is.
The E is third space up.
1, 2, 3. Yep, there's your E.
Wait, I'm sorry. I was writing. Say that again. What was your question again, Caitlin?
Somebody find the E.
Oh, okay, find the E. So
It's the first ledger line up, right?
Okay.
Talking about on the staff?
Yeah, but I want a space E. I want the E of all cows eat.
Yeah, it's the third space up on the line, on the space. I mean,
that's right.
You know,
on the staff.
on staff.
Yeah, so here's first space, second space, third space. That right there is your E.
Right.
So by extrapolation, that's the G. All cows eat grass.
Yep.
A, and there's your C. Now, doing our same thing, if we play A, C, E, and G on the piano keyboard, what's that look like?
Zoom in. Do it again.
Looks a lot like the treble clef, right? Skipping a white key. Yeah,
Okay.
same pattern.
Oh, so same. Okay.
Yep, so the answer in number 2 is we're still skipping a white key. So as we extrapolate, we've got A, C, E, G, what's this next note right here?
It's another G.
Nope.
Oh,
That one is G.
B, should be B.
A is our line note right here. Good boys do fine always.
B.
B. Yeah, so we skipped a white key. G, A, B.
Okay.
So then what's this next one sitting here on this ledger line? If that's a B,
D.
that's right, it's a D. B and C would be our ledger line on the line, and then this is D. So extrapolating back down, D, B, G, E, C, A, what's this guy?
F.
F. And continuing on down, so here's F. Your F would be right here. What's this guy?
Well, I can't see your keyboard anymore. Where are you? Oh, no, what are you pointing at? So that one is a what?
The one that would be the very first one is an F.
Okay.
So it's a D.
That's right, this is a D because we have F. We skip a white key going down. That takes us to D. And then what's the last note? Not Tisha.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I'm lost.
one
I'm
that-
lost.
Wait, go there.
Yeah, the second to last note is a D.
Okay.
I got it wrong
And
then.
we know our pattern is skipping a white key going down.
Is that
So
a
what-
G?
Nope, we're just skipping one white key.
Oh,
F.
No,
you got the F.
the very last note, the one right before it is a D, and we're skipping a white key. Last note is a B.
B.
Okay, I'm very confused. Okay, you said
Me
the
too.
very-
Me too.
Can you give me all of them at the bottom?
Yep,
Okay.
so F is the first one,
Oh.
and then we
wrote-
have,
Wait a minute. I'm all confused. Okay, so that's an F
on the bass clef,
on the bass clef. Okay, bass clef. Okay.
first note is F,
Okay. I got you. F-A-C-E. Okay.
and then, nope, face is treble clef.
I know.
Oh, that's why I'm confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bass down there too?
No, this is not in the staff. This is under the staff. This is bonus. So our
Okay.
all cows eat grass start with the second note. A, C, E, G. Continuing the pattern is B, D. And then the two last notes, D and B.
Oh, two D's.
Two Ds in a
So-
row.
All right, but
I'm gonna sit quietly.
my brain is still telling me that the first four alphabets on that bass clef is F-A-C-E.
They're not.
So the
Oh,
first one
sorry,
is not
sorry. They are face, but they are not the notes inside the lines.
right. I got you. Okay.
So just like in the treble clef, our first note is not part of face.
Right.
In the bass clef, our first note is not part of all cows eat grass.
Yeah. Okay.
You do get face to start with, but you're not actually inside the lines yet. You see how that?
Yeah. Right. I got you. Okay. Yes, I see exactly what you're saying.
So F, bonus F. Then we get inside A, C, E, G. Then we get back outside B, D, way back down to D and B.
Okay. Okay. Now it makes sense. I got it.
So we filled in this already, these ledger lines. So now in your music tutor app, you've been seeing the spaces go by and ignoring them.
Right.
Now you can't ignore them because now you know what the spaces are.
Right.
Oh wait, I was doing the spaces.
Oh, good.
I was doing the lines and the spaces, but not the bass clef.
Yeah,
Just doing the treble.
we're gonna keep, ladies, I want you to continue with the treble clef because this is the clef you're gonna read in the most.
Okay.
Biff and Ayinde, when you get to this, I want you to switch to just the bass clef. So in the settings, you can, come here. Shri, it's a free app called Music Tutor. And in last week's thing, I gave you how to set it up for yourself.
Okay.
Under the options here. Yeah, so men, when you're in here, we can turn on the bass clef. Yeah, so men up here, you're gonna click, you're gonna switch to bass. You can have treble and bass or just bass.
Oh, I need to be doing that, don't I?
You do not, just, this is for Biff and Ayende. So you can switch this to bass clef.
Oh, I got
And then I'll tell you what to change these notes to, because you don't need all of those. We haven't learned all those yet. We'll just be covering the notes that I gave you in the thing.
Okay.
And we're not doing sharps and flats yet, right?
Nope. So I think
go
ahead.
Can you go back? Because I got lost and I thought the bass clef was first and it's actually the treble clef and I got all my notes wrong.
Okay.
So can you go, so on the treble clef, F, so is that a D? Is that D right there first?
D is first, that's right.
D is first, and then D, E, F.
F.
And then A, B.
Nope.
Oh, wait.
So once we are now inside the lines. Yep.
Got it.
So this is your face.
A. Okay.
F,
Oh,
A.
and that's
C,
F, A,
E.
D, E, F, G.
G.
A, B.
B.
And then that, if that's a D, that's a C, that's another B.
That's right.
And then A, G.
That's right.
What
D,
is that? What for each of those? Like what is the name of this?
These are the space notes of the treble clef.
Okay.
That's what they're called.
Okay.
This is
and
so
then the
you
space
can.
notes of the bass clef.
Yeah. This is so you
Okay.
can look at any note, know what it's called, and know where to find it on the piano.
Oh, and this is all of them.
Yeah. These are all the. I mean, you can continue on with 3 and 4 and 5 ledger lines.
Right.
But there's a better way to notate that, and that's just laziness.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, sometimes you have to do it. I spent a lot of time counting ledger lines in college because you get things that are just so spread out in piano music.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get past about 2 ledger lines, most people you will see have written in the note name above it because we're just not. It's just not part of something you've memorized.
Okay.
These are the space notes you really need to know. These you should know on site, and that app is going to help you with that.
Got it.
It's the 20th century version, 21st century version of flashcards.
I need to know at what point I'm winning. Like once
Yeah.
Once you're at 100%, I need to know how many I get at 100% is an A.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. In here, in your settings, let me stop the screen share so you can see this. In your settings here, you can change it to like 1 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute. Let's do that. Let's switch it to a 5 minute, use it on infinity to practice.
Okay.
But then switch it to a 5 minute session.
Okay. Like
I think mine is already there.
Okay.
So like my highest is like about 36 at 1 minute, but I still need to know if that's good or not.
Yeah. I want you to be at least, 80 or 90% accurate in that 5 minute thing.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I did mine for 5 minutes 100 times, and then I just my fingers started sliding in the wrong place because I was doing so well.
Yeah.
But I mean, I got tired, my eyes got blurred, and then my finger just get to a C instead of a D, and they, told me I was wrong, even though I was wrong. I was really right. Yeah.
Well, when you do your
in 1 minute.
When you do your when you do your 5 minutes with 80 or 90% accuracy, send me a screenshot.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I can show you. I've already, I think I don't know. Do they go away?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think they do, because I feel like it would be cumulative if, like, I've thought about this. I didn't go through this. I wake up in the morning and while I'm in the bed, I'm like, oh, let me just do my little thing right quick.
I
Yeah.
love it. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want it to accumulate because I want to know I'm doing better every time.
Yeah.
You know.
So
I
do
don't
it.
think it does. Oh, it's on that chart. There's a graph chart that tells you if you're getting better.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, do a 5-minute chunk. See how you do. Send me something if it's above 80 or above 90.
Okay.
Oh, no problem. I can do that.
Cool. All right. So you've got your homework. Now you have spaces. I'm going to send you some ear training, a sheet. I sent it to you already, actually. You should have it.
Oh, I have it
Ear
here.
training, that one. So we'll do more of that exercise like we did with Away in a Manger, using songs we know.
Okay.
And then we're going to build a little bit more here too, with some fourths and fifths thrown in. And then I'll send you something to listen to. And I might send this twice so you don't do the same thing all week. Things like, tell me what that interval is.
Oh, Christmas.
Without,
Oh,
yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I want you to do it. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, that's a perfect fourth. And that you're not going to see it. You're just going to have it to listen to. So from listening, identify the interval. This is what every college freshman who has to take theory class, and for some reason theory class is always at 8 a.m. Freshman theory, 8 a.m., Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. This is what every single one of them has to do. This is what I had to do. This is what everybody has to do in freshman theory. Listen to intervals and recognize them.
your ears just have to know.
Yep, and this is how you do it. You listen to them, you think, what is it right? Oh, that's a fourth.
Interesting.
I
Okay.
spent a little bit at the ear training, so I'll do some good work on it this week.
Yep, this is how you do it. This is literally how you train your ear.
So then we can have
Wow.
the conversations when we go to rehearsal, like, oh, is that a third? Oh, is that fifth?
Yeah.
'Cause people do that.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
probably gonna be me and you, Sister Edna, who can answer the question.
that's all right. I'm going to be
It's
super
only gonna
proud.
be the two of us that can answer the question.
I will be so proud.
That is so funny.
She's giving me a look.
Who's the-
Sheree gave me a
No,
look.
I am. No. There's the bulb is on, but it's dim.
Yeah.
But it's on.
Doing the practice will help. They've actually had a week of practice.
Yeah.
Probably seeing last week's lesson will help just to kind of solidify it even further, because you'll get the line notes too.
Yeah.
And then I've got 2 questions for you on the homework too, about as you're noticing, most of the perfect fifths and perfect fourths I was playing were black key to black key or white key to white key. There are 2 that switch, white to black and black to white. So I want you to identify those for me, because then you know that all the others are black key to black key, white key to white key. And you'll just have to build them and figure out which ones they are. You'll have to build them all.
So
That's on the end of page 2 of the class worksheet where it says homework. I will show you.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Listen
Okay.
to.
Right.
Yeah, so we've been looking at this. Here's our keyboard, there's our cheats, there's our building songs, here's our space notes, and here's our homework.
Homework. Got it.
So continue with the app,
Okay.
do the ear training. If you have it done earlier and you want to send it to me, that's great. I'll just look it over and I'll call you and tell you how you did.
Okay.
And then here you go. There are 2 perfect fourths that involve both a black and a white key. What are they? So it's not C to G, but you would put, C to G.
Okay.
And there are 2 perfect fifths that involve the same thing.
Okay.
And then I will sit down at the piano right now and send you some of those ear training exercises.
Ooh, yeah, that'll help.
Did you say that in the last week's lesson is where you showed how to use this app? Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah, and the settings
Go ahead.
are written on the lesson sheet. So the sheet that has a little keyboard at the top, there's a picture of the settings at the bottom.
Okay.
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 Next week, scales, major scales.
Yay.
Major scales are combinations of major and minor seconds. So pay special attention to those when you're looking at your homework.
Yeah. Okay.
Because after major scales, we can do chords.
Yay.
And after
we'll-
chords, we can do.
After chords, you can conquer the world.
And then we can play for more than music.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, guys who are going to watch later. Let me know if you have questions, but if not, I'll put this on YouTube and send you some stuff to listen to.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much for
Thank
this.
you, guys. See you
Bye-bye.
later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.